Mr. SPW here, addressing the SPW NWO at large. I've been keeping an eye on the goings-on this group for a little while, and it took Mr. SPW a little while for the penny to drop about really what goes on down here in the basement. And I approve. Mr. SPW thinks it's a great, unorthodox approach, and it sort of gives you a release from the humdrum day-to-day runnings of the SPW, where you've got the corporate, the corporate brand to always be thinking about when you're a top company man like Mr. SPW, and you're always thinking about setting an example along the line down amongst the superstars that look up to you, which is a heck of a lot when you're Mr. SPW and fans also. But anyway, we're down here in the basement. I ventured down, and I'm just going to request two things to whoever runs the SPW basement. I'm not demanding this. I know it's off-duty sort of a thing, but if you get round to it, Mr. SPW has got just two matches I'd like down here, really, if at any time, when you can fit me in. Number one, I would like to face, I'd like to get two birds with one stone in this match. I'd like to face a fellow who I haven't crossed paths with yet, but I've had my eye on, and I really would like to get down in the ring, and that's Mr. Integrity. I just don't like the guy because he's got a red mask and he's got a loud mouth. I'm going to get that guy in the ring, and I'm going to fucking eviscerate him. I'm going to show the SPW NWO a different side of Mr. SPW. I'm going to get on that guy's face. I'm going to be fucking at it like, well, I'm going to take a fork to it, basically. I'm going to take a knife and fork to that guy's head, strip that mask off, and I'm going to fucking eat some of that guy's face. I'm going to fucking strip his head. They'll think his mask is still on when they drag him out of the basement and kick him to the curb for the fucking paramedics to pick up. I know how this place works. I'm going to gash that guy up. He'll look at the floor when he sees Mr. SPW in business hours. And he'll certainly won't go in the toilet. Follow me in the SPW toilets. But and I'd like also Chad Raven. I'll take Chad M Raven and Mr. Integrity on in a handicap match down here. Same goes for you, Chad Raven. Haven't had any dealings with you, but I'm not gonna eat any of your face. I am just gonna maul I'm gonna break every bone, and I'm gonna maul every inch in a nasty way. There's plenty of Mr. SPW to go around you two guys. It'll be your worst nightmare if it comes true. Other match I'd like to take my knife and fork like the Sheik used to take his fork to Taylor Vegas's head any time that he wants to step up in the SPW arena. I've got a knife, I've got a fork, and I do know how to use them with my elbows tucked in. And I've got a pair of scissors as well. Mr. SPW, just because you think I'm a company man, ex-SPW World Heavyweight title, I don't know how to get down and dirty. I like to get down and dirty. I'll bring it in the basement. Mr. SPW is SPW. Mr. SPW is SPW NWO and always has been. It's dinner time in the SPW basement.